Well, folks, I've talked about it a little bit before in regards to Pam meeting her Shiro and the fact that, this could be the thing that takes her to the next level. I believe I did a post a couple of days ago about this and the fact that Pam is a go getter. And you could just tell that based on that little interaction she has in the promo with Marie, that Andy and Hayden are like, okay, let's wrap this up. What's going on here? Because, you could tell that Pam is probably there to, just probably check in with Jeremy. I'm going to be off screen, of course. I'm handling Pam's paperwork for her business license and whatnot. But yeah, it seems like she's going to run into Andy and then Marie and Hayden, and she's going to just gush over Marie like if she was meeting Oprah or something. I mean, she literally says, "You're my Shiro. I've read your Forbes cover story like 5 times," and there's no way she's not going to mention how she's an inspiration because, hey, I started my own business as well, Roots to Riches. And I can imagine as she's saying this, Andy's going to try to cut her off and kind of like step on her moment. But then Marie's like, no, 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 no. I always have time for a fellow black woman who, is starting their own brand. And maybe, just maybe, Marie might want a sample. And lo and behold, isn't that exactly what Trey said? The power of free samples. And as a result, Marie might be so impressed that she opts to promote the product. I mean, similar to Oprah, an author that has a book that makes it into the Oprah Book Club that has, the official sticker on it, and she mentions it on the show. Basically, what Oprah says, people do. And that cosign for her is like an automatic New York Times bestseller, like anything she promotes. And, kind of like in the same vein of, let's say, Tyler Perry, if he ever shared one of my videos on his social media platforms, that would do crazy numbers for my channel. So getting the thumbs up, the stamp of approval, and the branding of a billionaire will take someone to an incredible level that they never expected. So to me, you look at Pam speculating about, wow, free samples, that could take me to the next, to the next thing. My product will be in stores all around Atlanta and I'll be on billboards. I mean, if you give Marie a free sample and she truly loves what it does for her hair, then I can guarantee that Pam is going to level up to the point that it's just going to be insane. Now, I'm still not happy with Pam if it does turn out that Karen's current financial credit card issues are a result of her using the company money for her own product. But, hopefully things get to the point where she's able to recoup that money and give it to Karen and go about her business, because there's no way that if Marie does give this product her blessing and it just exposes Pam to so many other people, just a huge consumer audience, there's no feasible way she can maintain her job at the salon and do Roots to Riches at the same time. I mean, similar to Aaron, maybe Marie might invest in the company. It makes sense to me because let's go back to the credit card thing. We know that aside from the business license, Pam took out a loan from the bank. Now, it seems that she wouldn't dip into the company money from the hair salon to help with her product unless she's, close to, if not exceeded the amount from the bank loan. So if Marie decides to donate, a couple 10 grand or something like that into Roots to Riches, I truly believe Pam is going to blow up. And then that's going to cause some friction between her and Karen. And I've talked about this in a number of videos. Pam, if she opts to leave the salon, good and well, Karen's going to feel bitter, betrayed, and feels like, she's owed something, which is complete horse crap. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, like 3 times already, if Pam did use that company card, then Pam needs to replace all the money she took. I feel like there's a major difference between Pam doing that, because not just it being the right thing to do, I think it is safe to assume Karen could take legal action to get that money back, as opposed to, let's say, Zach, who quote unquote paid back the money he owed Karen, being $77,000, which she said wasn't enough. Because let's be real here, let's say not even a marriage, but let's just say you were in a relationship with another person, and you break up for whatever reason. How likely is it that your ex will give you all the money that you spent on them? Slim to none. So Karen should count her blessings on that. But aside from the money used for Roots to Riches, Pam doesn't owe Karen a damn thing. If not for Pam, her salon would have been done in like season 3, early season 4, whenever Pam came through and got that Isaiah, what was it? Isaiah, the client that quit the salon to start his own and then took all of Karen's customers. Pam made that phone call to like the health inspector or whatever and got it shut down, which brought Karen's crew back, or the customers, allowing her salon to maintain, being, staying in business. And then on top of that, after the fire situation, Pam seemed to be the only one to be there for Karen to help her out, getting set up with the new salon. And, aside from Andy putting up the money for it, it's just one of those things where Karen, to have the nerve to say, after everything I did for you, neglecting everything Pam did for her. And I know I'm speaking hypothetically, but let's be real here. Based on the Karen we've seen for 100 plus episodes, that's exactly how she would act towards Pam if she opted to leave and start her own business. But I digress. I feel like Marie is going to help out Pam one way or another, either by word of mouth, exposing her to a very large audience, because when Marie speaks, people listen, or Marie is going to put in some money into Roots to Riches. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.